Okay guys, so we're on anchor and we're gonna get some repairs done. Got our solar ordered that you may have saw flew off, but and bimini repairs, but we still have some little odds and ends we need to fix here on the boat. So I'm gonna first start working on the toilet. Okay, one of the most annoying things if you live in an RV, or really if you live on a boat, is the sound of your water pump going off all the time. Just spurts every few seconds or minutes or however long it is, but you're losing water. And we have that very problem, you heard that. So we're gonna go through and fix this. So if you see here on our toilet, got some water down here. I think there's some O-rings in there that need to be replaced, I'm hoping, and that will fix this issue. It's got this looks like a bolt on the bottom that you can pull out, and hopefully the whole assembly comes out. Okay, so I took this out, I took that out. There's a spring in the bottom of it, but there's no rebuilding this thing. It just won't come out. So I thought I'd be slick and replace O-rings, but that's not happening. So I ordered one online. They're about $12. I'll put that in. Okay. We just figured out that dried beans don't last forever. We had to.
Okay, so when we were in our house, well, a year ago, well, 3 years ago, I started buying a lot of dried beans for, you know, just whatever. And we still have a lot of them on board 3 years later. The thing is that they don't like to cook. Had them in the slow cooker for about 4 hours, not cooking. So we had to bring them to the stovetop. Because I have a lot of slow cooker bean recipes out there, and they do exactly what I say on my recipe if you have fresh beans.
And these weren't even expired.
No, they're not expired, but they're just been sitting around. And it may possibly be due because they've been on our boat. And we have a lot of humidity in here sometimes, and maybe that's done it. I don't know. They're still good. They're not molded. They're just really hard to cook. So I'm doing it on the stovetop, and they're soft now. So I'm putting all the seasonings in.
What recipe are you making?
I'm making my slow cooker meatless black beans.
The chili.
It's a chili, but it's no meat.
It's yummy though.
Yeah, it's yummy.
Now go to our website and you'll check that out.
It's a good recipe.
Yeah.
But I usually do it in the slow cooker. But use fresh beans. I mean, if you're gonna do it with older dry beans, which they're still good, just know your slow cooker is probably not gonna cook them. You're gonna have to do it on the stovetop. You're gonna have to kind of like get them parboiled. If you parboil them maybe on the stovetop and then put them in the slow cooker, you'll be fine. But they're definitely old. I'm guessing they're old.
And she's putting in her
I'm just gonna do this.
Oh, that one's not going in.
Oh man. It's way under there.
I'll have to vacuum that out tomorrow, baby.
House is gonna smell like garlic now. They're underneath here.
Okay, I can find them. My babe's out here making our deck look great again.
I don't know how it gets like this. I mean, I have this spotless. Now it's just like, I'm just scrubbing again.
Yeah, it's probably because of me. That's what the unclean, and she's already cleaned that. But
doesn't help when my shoulder's out of whack.
Babe's up there cleaning with the brush now. Does that make it a lot easier, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, my wife has finished cleaning. Not the cushions, don't look at the cushions, but the floor is white. And that sugar scoop is white. Looks a lot better. So we're doing our repairs. I've already got a macerator in for a spare. And I'm gonna pick up some toilet pieces, so I picked up our part for our vacuum toilet. Now let's go get it in. It's yeah, these vacuum toilets are interesting beasts because I haven't had any poop explosions, but you do get the water leaks and vacuum leaks all the time, which is a interesting beast in itself. Back here at the boat, we still have the hole in the bimini. I do have a whole roll of material, so you can get that fixed. And calling somebody, we're gonna actually get the new solar arch. I believe we're gonna have it welded, so it will be one complete frame, and then it will bolt to the boat. Of course, it's gonna be aluminum, so just similar metals. Hopefully it doesn't corrode itself together. Lube it up with some silicone grease. So my wife is making us a little breakfast over here. I'm gonna go get the toilet fixed. She likes the front head all to herself.
Well, you don't like that bathroom anyways.
No, it's too narrow. But oh, and also the helm already got a little dirty, and she cleaned it yesterday. So back in our rear head, we have the controls, or the valve down here. That's what I'm replacing. And it's just 2 screws on the side and the hose is coming in. So I have to use a ratchet on these. The ones that came with the replacement part have Phillips head. I don't even think I can use them. I'm gonna have to use these to go back in here. So I got the old valve off right there, and this is the new one, and they look to be the same size, so that's a good thing. And there's our empty spot. I'm just gonna plug these back in. Okay, that is all installed, not leaking anymore. Yeah, I gotta clean it. But now I can pull up on the handle. You can use your foot to do this. It'll fill up with water. It wasn't doing that before. And we can flush. So good deal. That's all done. So I've changed the bathroom valves, both the bow toilet and the aft toilet, and we're still getting that issue. So I know that I installed a new sink faucet. I checked all the plumbing on that, but no clue where this is coming from. So I found the problem. It was out here. I had to tighten this up, and it was just leaking water down. I don't know if you can see that trail. It was just leaking water down, and this is where you I plug in the water if I'm on a dock, which right now I'm using my tanks. Because right now it's pretty chilly, and if you live on a boat, but when it's hot, which it was hot, that water coming out of the hose will give you about maybe a minute or two of scalding water, which isn't fun. Okay, so my babe has been listening to this pump issue for how long? About a month?
A couple months, because I was doing it when our friends were here too, so. Yeah,
so been fighting this issue, finally found it, and what a relief, because that is the most nerve-wracking sound you will hear is your fresh water going away.
Well, because the boat's rocking. Especially when you don't, you're like, is there a leak in hoses underneath the floor or something, you know, but we didn't find any water, so. No,
dude, I've been tearing up this boat trying to find that, you know, and I found every little, even if it's got moisture on it, I was working on it. So, but we're good now, and hopefully the system is better than it was before.
Hopefully. Until next time.
Okay, but guys, my babes, we're making a simple recipe tonight, and it's not...
It's meatless.
Meatless pasta with black beans out of the can, and corn, and some sauteed onions.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But I have seasonings, like seasonings.
Yeah. But this is life after a hurricane.
Now we have a lot of meat, but we're trying to last until the first of the month. You know, we're budget people here, so can't go to the grocery store yet.
The joys of owning a boat. Now we gotta clean out the bilges and the shower sump. So I've already started here. I got that shower sump clean. I've got the barnacles on this depth sounder, and put a hole in our boat. Okay, got that all cleaned up. Now I'm just gonna swap it out. I'm not gonna do this on camera because you have to be quick. That right there looks a lot cleaner. So it's a bilge. It's not gonna be perfectly clean unless I just paint it, but yeah. Now I have the rear sump to clean out. This is for our rear AC, our shower. Yeah, and front one's for our front shower and the front AC. And you just look at how yummy that looks before I get started. Yeah, that's green. Now on these sumps, you have to vacuum them out before you spray them down with water and let the bilge pump work, because or else you get hair and stuff like that, and that will probably destroy that bilge pump. My vacuum is kind of getting full, but let's see if I can finish this out. Okay, that bilge is clean, and now we have to clean out the main bilge. See, I shower sump. I might do some fiberglass repair someday on that, but yeah, it'll work for now. So now we have our final bilges to clean out. This is where all the water goes sprayed in up front. So get this cleaned out and dry, and make sure our bilges stay dry. This is how you keep a safe boat. You don't want it to sink. Okay guys, so we just got our solar in, and David here, he hurried him over here, and he actually helped me get him on the boat, which is awesome.
Oh yeah.
And you want to tell us a little bit about your company?
Yeah, so I work with Granic Solar. We are a global solar distributor. We're in all the countries. We have 4 locations here in the U.S. And you know, we got what you need. Let us know.
Yeah, so I'll leave their contact information down below, and hopefully if you want, you can reach out and get you some solar. These are the Atos 440 bifacial solar panels. So we're about to get them installed. Okay, so all y'all followers from when we were DIYers, house burying people, we were always doing stereos and Jeeps and cars for our kids, and I like bass, but so here in the boat we decided to put a little bass in here. It's just stuff I had left over from those days, and let me show you. So behind our power panel here, this amp is actually almost 10 years old. It's a Boss 1500 watt. Of course, it doesn't make 1500 watts. It's got a 20 amp fuse, but it's behind our panel here. And then I got it plugged in the radio right there. And the cord runs, or the speaker wire runs right through there, under this floor. And then I have a speaker right here. It's just a little JL8. And yeah, it's tucked in nicely. Okay, so the bass on this is working pretty good. I was kind of annoying my wife out there because I was playing music and she's like,
well, we're in a marina.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, but the bass is pretty decent. Let's see if this has any bass. This is royalty free, so. Yeah, it's just kind of a roll deep thunder now. But, you know, not extremely loud, but it's good enough for now. Okay, my babe's gotta get off the boat.
It's been a week and we're at a marina.
But we're working on building that solar array.
Did we get a gun?
I have a card.
Okay.
And
So can't get the guy back in.
and we're going to hit a hamburger joint.
Yep.
So, Pack Mule's carrying groceries back. We got some groceries and has some smash burgers.
Oh yeah. We've actually been up here a couple times in Titusville and we've never tried them because they close early. And yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm. So, another place, walking distance within the marina.
Yeah.
And of course, save a lot. But now, back to the boat. Okay, baby's making brisket in a crock pot with chipotle rub on it. Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah, I was gonna try it in the oven, but that would be a long time cooking. Then I was like, I don't have a deep enough pan. And grease will be spilling everywhere. I'm not doing that. So, our slow cooker revived itself.
Yes.
You know, it was broken. Kinda.
No, that was the beans.
Yeah, we think it was our beans. They're too old. But yeah, it's cooked roast fine. So, now I guess I'm gonna have to get some more fresh beans.
But look at that, guys. Oh my gosh.
This is just half of it.
Oh yeah.
The other half is in here, and we're gonna make that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Some other way.
Gonna be yummy. Okay, guys. So we are almost in real time, but wife's getting us some breakfast here done. You saw earlier in the video where she was doing the brisket. Yeah, we're that close to real time. But we plan on getting the. Hopefully next week we'll be getting the solar installed because we don't like marina life. For one, it's too expensive, and a great marina, but it's expensive. And two, the waves and the wind never come from the front of the boat, so you don't get a lot of blockage there. It's just all over you. But so that's hopefully we get out of here soon. But if you like this video, go ahead and like it. It's down there, looks like this. If you like our channel, subscribe. Check out this girl's great recipes. She's cooking all the time. Yeah, so
I gotta put another recipe out.
It'll probably be in this marina we put a recipe out.
When it stops rocking so much, it's really hard to, you know, do a recipe when I'm doing this.
But I like your dance when it's rocking. But with that, y'all please take care.
Bye.